Engine door service, a name you can trust.
We are Eyewitness News,
Southern California's news leader.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now at 11:30, we are going to see extreme heat warnings and advisories over the next several days. Meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo tracking the conditions with the highest risk for heat-related illnesses. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11:30 live on ABC 7 Hulu and wherever you stream. I'm Colleen Sullivan.
And I'm Philip Palmer. Let's get right to meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo with some of those heat scores.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we like to show this whenever we're in extreme heat. It's a tool that's issued by the state of California and just a good indicator of kind of what's going on today. And it will show you the cities with the highest risk of heat-related illnesses, even for very healthy people. So this is what we're looking at. Most areas actually closer to some of these coastal communities like Ventura County, Orange County are all mostly mild. We see a lot more areas and cities within LA County in the severe category already today, even though some of these extreme heat warnings don't even go in place tomorrow. And then a little bit more moderate for San Bernardino and Riverside County, just compared to the typical threshold. So if you're in these areas, it's still going to be very hot today, but your bodies may already be acclimated to it because we've already been seeing some hot temperatures there for this time of year. All of these probably will see a lot more areas in severe by the time we get into the next couple of days. These are some of the cities in the severe category today. And again, it just means anyone who is completely healthy, if you are not staying properly hydrated or cool on a day like today, you have a very high risk of heat-related illnesses. So mostly Ventura is mild, but Ojai is in that category of severe. Malibu even, then into Encino, Valencia, even Los Angeles. And then as you head into the Norwalk, Downey, Santa Fe Springs area, also in that severe category for today too. So if you're in any of these cities, be safe. Stay extra hydrated, especially in the coming days. We'll have another check here on when we'll see a break from the heat in just a bit. It's going to be several days away, though. Philip, Colleen, I'll send it back to you.
Well, at least it's not December. Okay, thanks, Brianna. So it's going to keep getting hotter across Southern California, and you want to make sure you're taking care of yourself and your loved ones.
This is a dangerous heat event. This recurrence rate of this particular magnitude is once every 2 to 4 years or so.
Locally, to help Angelenos beat the heat, the city of LA is opening 4 new augmented cooling centers. 2 in North Hollywood and Canoga Park open today. 2 more at Pecan Park and Algin Sutton Park open tomorrow. The heat is also causing extreme fire danger, which has led to the pre-deployment of fire equipment and crews in counties across Southern California.
With kids back at school during this heat wave, LAUSD is taking steps to make sure students are safe. They're modifying recess and lunchtime to keep kids out of the sun as much as possible. Sports are also being rescheduled or adjusted to make sure student athletes are not overexposed to the heat. In classrooms, air conditioners have been checked to make sure they're working, and classrooms that need AC will get a mobile unit installed. With triple-digit heat in the way for many of us, now is the time to download our free ABC 7 Los Angeles app. You can track the heat in your community and watch our newscasts.
Eric and Lyle Menendez are set to face a parole board starting tomorrow. Eric up first, Lyle's hearing Friday. The board could decide whether they will be released after more than 3 decades in prison for the 1989 murders of their parents. Ahead of those hearings, a family-led coalition issued a statement saying, in part, our family remains cautiously optimistic, grounding ourselves in the reality that California's parole process is incredibly rigorous with low grant rates. We respect that and know Eric and Lyle are prepared for that level of scrutiny. We'll also have continuing coverage from San Diego. Tony Cabrera will be at the parole hearing, and we'll have live coverage starting at 4 a.m. on Eyewitness News.
The man accused of killing an American Idol music supervisor and her husband was back in court today. Raymond Budarian could be seen briefly through a door window today. However, he was not arraigned. Witnesses in the courtroom say Budarian was staring off and not responding to the judge. Instead, he was ordered to report to mental health court on September 3rd. Investigators say the 22-year-old shot and killed Robin Kay and Thomas DeLuca after they interrupted him burglarizing their home. Last year, Budarian was found mentally incompetent in a battery case.
Community members are demanding the release of a Reseda High School student detained by federal agents.
What do we want?
Benamin Guerrero Cruz was taken into custody earlier this month as he walked his dog in Van Nuys. One of the 18-year-old's former teachers recently visited him at the detention center where he's being held. And yesterday, she took part in a rally calling for his release and talked about what Benjamin says happened on the day of his arrest.
He heard them brag about the money that they would be receiving for capturing him, approximately $1,500.
She says the agents who grabbed Benjamin asked him if he was another man they were looking for. She also says the teen's health is at risk and he's dropped 20 pounds since his arrest.
Today, 2 state Senate committees are set to meet to approve funding for a special election needed to redraw the map of California's congressional districts. Republican state legislatures announced today that they are sending a letter to the U.S. Department of Justice and to the U.S. attorneys representing California. They're calling for a potential federal investigation into who is behind proposed new congressional maps in California and how they were constructed. State Democrats proposed the new congressional lines last week to counter the Republican redistricting effort in Texas. Texas is trying to help the GOP maintain control of Congress. California's plan would put the redistricting proposal before voters in a special election this fall.
It's no secret, living in California, we always have to be concerned about the next big earthquake.
No doubt. But beginning today, homeowners can apply for thousands of dollars in grants to help protect their homes from future earthquake damage. Eyewitness News reporter Irene Cruz has the details.
Starting today, you can prepare your house even more for the next